Hey everyone, so today I wanted to do a video of basically my entire vinyl collection so far. Real quick, I want to just go through my 7 and 10 inch ones and then I'm going to get to the 12 inch. Yeah. So first couple of 7 inches I have are As It Is, It's Mine to Mine, which is on gold. So get that out real quick. It's like a yellowy kind of gold. It looks more gold on camera. And then As It Is With Confidence Split, and it is blue. Next is Knuckle Puck with Calendar Days and Indecisive, and it's like a very light pink. Neck Deep with December, and this is hard to get out. Yeah, okay. It is like a red with like a dark gold splatter. So yeah, I believe those are all the 7 inches I have. So 10 inches real quick. Fall Out Boy, Save Rock and Roll, which is red, translucent red, and James Bay, Dark of the Morning. I believe that's just like standard black. But yeah, it's an EP, and I feel like it's very underrated. Not many people know of it. But yeah. Movements, Outgrown Things. It's like a translucent, like light green kind of color. And I'm gonna get another, the other copy of Outgrown Things soon. First up is 5 Seconds of Summer, Sounds Good, Feels Good, and I believe this is just standard black. Next is A Lot Like Birds, their new record, which I can't pronounce the name of very well. I got this fairly recently. It's like a black with a blue-white kind of splatter. And this is AFI, the Blood album. I thought, I've heard a lot of good things about the band. It was colored, so I'm like, I need to pick this up. It's basically like clear with a lot of red splatter. And vacuum, here you go. Alessia Cara, Know It All. I've been hunting for this one for a while, and I finally found it. And this is just standard black. Here's the first vinyl that I ever got, I believe. It's the All American Rejects self-titled, and it's red, white, and blue splatter. This one I got off of, I think, Amazon, but it's Move Along. Also by All American Rejects. It's a different cover, too. It has, I guess, like kind of like a marble splatter thing. It's gray with white and black splatter. And my favorite album by the All American Rejects. This is Put Up or Shut Up by All Time Low. I believe I got this like for my birthday. This is also standard black. It was Pure Record Store Day this year, and I'm not sure, I forgot what the color is. It's Unplugged MTV by All Time Low. Oh, it's another marble thing. It's like black, white, gray, smash, I guess. Nothing Personal by All Time Low. I unboxed this one, I'm pretty sure. But it's like half pink, half blue, if I remember correctly. There you go. Got this off Merch Now, and they were like having a sale and put up a bunch of vinyl last year. This is Don't Panic. It's Longer Now from All Time Low. Like, I'm a huge All Time Low fan, if you can tell. And this is Smash. I got this from Hot Topic, I'm pretty sure, on their website. But yeah, pink and white, or red and white, I can't really tell. Marble smash thing. And I really love, this is my favorite record from All Time Low, honestly, besides Future Hearts, which actually I'm going to get to right now. It's this thing. Just a light blue copy. I got this for my birthday last year, I think. And we get to the 2 As It Is copies. This is the one from Hot Topic. It's like glittery blue kind of. Yeah. And I think I got it from Hot Topic before it really sold out. This is like a Halloween orange thing. That's what they have on Merch Now. So yeah, I'm very collected that album. I might very collect OK, but there's like 5 of them, so I don't know. Then we have OK, which is their second album, and I got the copy that was on Merch Now, or the US Merch Now at least. And this is like a sky blue, cloudy kind of pressing. And then last, at least I think for the A's, it's As Lines, Selfish A. Just was one of my most anticipated records of the year. And, you know, when I found it, I'm like, why not get it? I believe that's it for all the A vinyls. So the next one is Shudder by Bayside. I heard a lot of good things about this band, and this wasn't at my local Hot Topic, but at a different Hot Topic, they had a bunch of vinyl in a bin, and I thought, why not get this one, because I heard a lot of things about them. And it's like a clear gold, yellow-orange type color. So I decided, why not pick it up. Next is, it's Enema of the State by Blink-182, and I think, yeah, it's blue. I got this at Urban Outfitters, but it's the SRC vinyl exclusive, if I am not mistaken. This I wasn't expecting. I got this for Christmas. It's my favorite Blink-182 album, honestly, and I believe it's just black vinyl, but it's their untitled, self-titled album. And then I have 2 copies of California. This is my other favorite album by them. One of these I got at the show when I saw them. I don't know. I know one of them was like red and black splatter. I forgot what color the other one was, but there you go. Next up is Old Bones by Broadside. I'm a pretty big fan of this album, and it was on Hot Topic's website, so I decided why not get it. It's a gray marble, white, dark gray kind of thing. So, yeah. Honestly, my favorite Broadside songs are on this album, so solid record. Next up is one of my favorite records of this year so far, hands down. A Love That I Still Miss by Catch Fire. I highly recommend this band for anyone who likes like pop punk alternative kind of music. And so they had 3 pressings of this. One of them was like out of 20, one of them was out of 80, and another one was, I don't even know how much it was, out of a couple hundred. I managed to get the one that was out of 80. It's like a white with glitter, kind of. So I'm happy I managed to get this one. It's fairly rare. Yeah, I love this album so much. I've spun it a couple times, and it's just, I love listening to it. So, up next is Chunk the Captain Chunk, Get Lost, Find Yourself. This was kind of an impulse buy, honestly. I saw it again at the other Hot Topic, and I decided why not buy it. And it's purple. It looks pink purple on the camera, but like, trust me, it's purple. This one is Cold War Kids LA Divine, which also came out this year. Pretty sure, yep, it's black. But Cold War Kids, I think they're a very underrated band, so if you're into like alternative indie kind of music, check them out. I highly recommend them too. And yeah, I also really want to get their previous album if I can find it. This one is Crown the Empire Retrograde, I think that's how you say it. And what color is this? I think it's the translucent blue. This was an album I actually really liked from last year. And I believe it's one of the vinyl I got for Christmas. Next is Bad Vibrations by A Day to Remember. I saw this was on Hot Topic's website, so I decided to pick that one up. And it's kind of hard to tell the color, especially on camera, but it's like I don't even know what the color is. It's like pink with the like gray, dark green kind of smash. So, up next is Echo Smith, Talking Dreams. I believe this is their debut. And look how pretty this is. When I started collecting vinyl, this was one I really wanted because I love this album and I love the color, like the pressing of it, so yeah. And then I have 2 albums from Ed Sheeran. I have Plus and Multiply, and I'm pretty sure they're both. No, actually, I lied. Plus is orange. It looks yellow on camera for some reason. And Multiply is black from what I remember. Next one, Amorosa 131. This came out last year, and it's like blue and white kind of splatter. I heard a lot of good things about the album, so I picked it up on Hot Topic's website when they still had it. This Fall Out Boy from Under the Cork Tree, and I can't remember what color. Oh, there it is. I unboxed this as well. It's gold with maroon kind of smash. It's the Hot Topic repress, and I had to get it because it's popular. It's gonna sell out. It's hard to find copies of that. More Fall Out Boy. Fully Ado, and I got this also for Christmas. I'm pretty sure it's the like one red, one orange pressing. Yeah. It's like translucent red, translucent orange. Kind of see it. There you go. And we have even more Fall Out Boy. American Beauty, American Psycho, and it is another clear kind of thing with, I guess, a swirl of white and blue, which kind of fits the album cover a little bit. Next up is Gates, Parallel Lives, another band that I highly recommend. This is like white with like a bunch of, I guess, multicolored kind of splatter. I really love this band and this album, so I'm really glad I picked it up on Record Store Day. Next is Halsey with Room 93. Found this at Urban Outfitters randomly. And it's just translucent blue. To go along with that, I have Badlands by her, which is just a pink kind of marble vinyl. Up next, I have two albums by Hands Like Houses. This is Unimagine, which is pretty close with my favorite album by them. Pretty close to Dissonance for my favorite album. But this is blue, and we find Dissonance. And this particular copy is white with like a purple kind of splatter. And the last one for H is Hit the Lights, Summer Bones. I unboxed this one as well, I'm pretty sure. So it's like half orange and half black, and it kind of fits the album cover. Next is Lifelines by I Prevail. I'm trying to remember what the color is. It's like an orange with kind of a swirl. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but next is Diamond Dreams EP from Issues. This is also on Hot Topic before it sold out. It's like a half gray with splatter and half blue with splatter. To go along with that, I also have Headspace. It was like a yellow with purple splatter and then clear with splatter. Also got that for Christmas. And then they have two more James Bay records. And I'm pretty sure these are all like standard black. So, his album Chaos on the Calm. There's like really, really good songs in here. Hold Back the River. Let It Go, of course, is like his biggest song. Best Fake Smile is a really good song that it's probably my favorite song on there, honestly. And then I also have his, I guess, live album. So it's basically performing a lot of these songs live, and I'm pretty sure this is also, yes, it's also standard black. Next I have two more albums from Nickelback. So I have While I Stay Secluded, which is my favorite release of theirs. It's like a cream, well, it's on the other side. Cream, orange, kind of smash. And Copacetic, which is, I'm pretty sure this is also orange. And yes, it is. It is also orange. And I have two records from Maroon 5. This is It Won't Be Soon Before Long. I saw Maroon 5 late last year and I just kind of picked this up. It's on standard black vinyl, but I feel like it's a pretty underrated record by them, so. And then I also picked up their latest record, which is the RX 5. And it's on Red. I'm shocked that they had vinyls at their show, but you know, why not pick one up? I have some Mayday Parade records to show you. So I have the, regular version of The Lesson in Romantics. It's orange and black, which I think really fits the album cover well. I have A Lesson in Romantics Anniversary Edition, and it's signed. I had VIP for their 10-year anniversary tour for A Lesson in Romantics, and it came with this variant of the vinyl, which I will show you. I don't even know how to describe this color, but I'm pretty sure this was the exclusive variant for this edition. And I met them and they signed it. So I saw Mayday Parade in Vegas, and while I was there I happened to stop by at Urban Outfitters and find this. It's Melanie Martinez's Crybabies Extra Clutter EP, which I didn't even know about until I saw it, and it is standard black. And I'm getting into Melanie Martinez, and I'm thinking of getting her Crybaby album on vinyl, the Hot Topic one, because it's colored, and I'm a sucker for colored vinyl, so this thing will not go in the case, apparently. I also found, not during that trip to Vegas, but during a different one, Mr. Wives' Our Own Home EP. No, it's an album. It's on green. And I bought this because I was going to see Mr. Wives and Panic at the Disco, and I did. So I decided when I get it and learn the songs and stuff. So next is My Chemical Romance, I Brought You My Bullets, You Brought Me Your Love, and it is on standard black. Up next we have we have one Neck Deep album, and it is Life's Not Out to Get You. It's blue and like yellow-red splatter on it. I think they have exclusive covers, and this was probably the only one they had left. After that, we have Newfound Glory's Makes Me Sick, which is their latest album. Found this at Urban Outfitters, shockingly. And it looks kind of similar to the Headspace vinyl, but except it's white with purple splatter and then yellow purple splatter. This was honestly kind of an impulse buy. I was shocked to see it at Urban Outfitters, and I've heard a lot of good things about this record. So, yeah, I decided to buy it. Next, I have two One Direction records, both of which I got for my birthday last year. So, first one is 4, and the next one is Made in the AM, and I'm pretty sure those were the two records by them that got pressed on vinyl. And next, I have a couple Panic at the Disco ones. Pretty Odd, which, by the way, took forever to ship. I think I got this on Amazon, but it was supposed to be a Christmas present, and it didn't arrive till, like, I think January, February, so it's a very late Christmas present, I guess. To go along with that, Buses and Riches. And I'm pretty sure this is also black, and the One Direction ones are black as well. I'm so mad I didn't get the colored one, but I got this, I don't even remember where, but I got this before the colored one from Hot Topic came out. Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die, and this is probably my favorite album from them. And finally, I got Death and Bachelor, and all of these are on black, so. For that, I have Riot and Brand New Eyes by Paramore. I also have their self-titled, but it's upstairs, and I don't feel like getting it. And up next, I have Percival's Misadventures, and I can't remember where I got this white vinyl. And I also have White Noise by Paris, and I'm pretty sure it was a birthday gift from last year. But it's like half clear, half white. And I heard this was like out of 400, so I thought it was pretty rare. And then I heard it was like out of 1,000 and something. So I don't know how rare this really is, but it's a really good album, and I'm excited for the new one. Up next, we have Alive in Your Eyes by Rarity. This was the EP that made me discover this band a couple years ago, and I think I have the rarest pressing of this one too. It is like white with a, apparently it's ox blood splatter. This is only out of 100, so I highly recommend Rarity if you're into like if you're into like pop punk. So, and to go along with that, I have their debut full length, and it's I Couldn't Be Weaker. It's like half white, half clear with splatter. I'm pretty sure this is the rarest one, no pun intended, of this album. So, next up is Real Friends, with Maybe This Place Is the Same and We're Just Changing. I love the color on this. It's kind of different in different lighting, but it's like, there you go. It's blue with like a pink and white smash splatter thing, and I love the way it looks. And this is probably my favorite album of theirs. Next is Rome with Backbone, which I'm trying to find the signatures because I saw Rome pretty recently and one of them signed it. So there you go. I think this is blue with some red dots on it. Next, this is one vinyl I got at a concert. I'm pretty sure this is also black. It's Saint Motel Edition, and I saw them with Panic at the Disco, and they were selling vinyl and merch, so I picked it up. And next is Senses Fail with Bullet Thorn from Your Heart. I love this album. And this was also at the Hot Topic where they had vinyl in the bin, surprisingly. I picked this up, and it's like a blue-gray smash, and it has a little bit of pink in the middle. And then one of my personal favorite bands, started off Upside Down. I've been wanting to get Duality for a long time, but I can't really find it. So I got Upside Down. It's white with blue splatter. So the next record is Sleeping with Sirens Feel. I found this at Amoeba on my birthday. Not this copy, I think another one, but that copy, I played it and it turns out it was unfortunately warped. But I saw Sleeping with Sirens back in November and they surprisingly had this album up on vinyl at their tent, so I got it as a Christmas gift. Next up, we have a couple of records by State Champs. So I have The Finer Things and The Acoustic Things. So The Finer Things is on blue. It's one of the first ones I ever picked up. And The Acoustic Things, I can't remember what color it was, so this will be a surprise. It's just plain white, cream, white kind of colors. I also have Around the World and Back. I didn't get the deluxe edition because like I already have this on vinyl. So, and if I wanted the extra songs, I could just like buy it on iTunes or something. But gold vinyl. And I have a couple of the Stories So Far records. I have Under Soil in the Dirt, and there's just translucent like aqua blue. I'm pretty sure I got that at Warped Tour last year. And I also have their self-titled. I can't remember what color it is. So it's like a tricolor, like aqua, light blue, and like a darker blue. So up next is Troye Sivan with Blue Neighborhood, and I'm pretty sure this is just black. And I have two 21 Pilots records. I have Vessel, which I think is just clear vinyl. And then I have Blurry Face, which is also black. I'm like having trouble putting Vessel back in its case, apparently. I have multiple variants of this record, but it's one of my favorite albums from last year, and still an album I keep coming back to. It's Better Weather, but with confidence. I got the merch now, one luckily, it's with the multicolor splatter. And at another record store in Las Vegas, a separate trip there, I got the white and blue one. I don't know what that was limited to or where you could get it, but I somehow found it. And there's a variant in Australia, which is like red and blue, and I found it on a website called 2400, and I'm gonna see if I can get that. And I have No Closer to Heaven by the Wonder Years, which is like blue maroon kind of smash. I really like this album, honestly. And I'm starting to become a bigger fan of this band. And I also have Dark Matter by The Word Alive. She's white and a black kind of swirl thing. But yeah, that is my vinyl collection as of right now. I'm getting a couple in the mail pretty soon, so I'm hoping to do a vinyl update once that happens. Sorry this was a very long video, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you next time.